do their plantation. And during the harvesting season, there always is a problem where one side or the other side stops the farmers from the other side to come in and harvest. So this we have seen for many, many years. Last year also we saw it, the year before that also we saw it. And we try to resolve the issue at the local level by involving the stakeholders and forming peace committees and all these things. So yesterday also there was a harvesting program that was, or a harvesting, sorry, was going on. And there were enough police forces from both sides. And both the police forces with proper communication were instructed to restrain their own people and not to engage with the other side. So both the police were restraining their own population to not be aggressive and to cool down and to be able to allow the entire process to be done in a peaceful manner. But while that restraining was going on, the crowd size increased. There were large numbers. And there was a scuffle between two groups of people from both sides. And during that scuffle, one person lost his life. And as I said, this was between the people. I guess said that there was so many people around that the police was engaged. Not engaging means they were controlling the population from their side. But the scuffle that took place on the sides, this led to the death of that particular individual. It was purely public to public. There was no enforcement agency that was involved from either way, either side. There was no lethal, any kind of lethal action or anything that was taken. So it was a pure scuffle, and as I said, in that scuffle between the public, one person lost his life. So we are appealing to our citizens from both sides that, that while the governments are trying to resolve and find a peaceful solution for the long term, we have done it for 6 areas of differences. So there were 12 areas of differences. For the last 52 years, no government took this initiative. It is only during our time that we took the initiative and resolved six locations. And 6 more are left, and we're working towards that. So we urge that allow the governments to engage and talk while we resolve it. And whatever problems are there locally, if the people cooperate and talk to each other, we'll be able to resolve it. But it's a very unfortunate incident, and I appeal that we should not resort to violence, but we should look at dialogue to resolve the problems.
But sir, earlier also you had several round of talks with your counterpart in the state of Assam, with Himanta. What actually, you have just now also mentioned that 6 cases has already initiated.
Resolved.
And what about the remaining? What you had talked with the Himanta officer?
So it's like this. In the last 52 years, before the approximately 7-8 meetings that we have had, there have been 27 meetings at the CM and at the CS level. And during those meetings in the past, we'll maintain status quo was the decision that was taken in every meeting. So Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma ji and myself had taken a very clear decision, along with the central government, that we will not have the status quo basis of meeting anymore. If we meet, we will meet with some concrete solution. And therefore we went with a very open mind. And it is with that open mind, with expanding the horizon of the discussions, where we involve the local people, where we involved public hearings took place. People were asked, would you like to be in Meghalaya or would you like to be in Assam? And based on this public hearing and public's will and public's voice, we took decisions. This has never happened actually in a thing. Normally governments would decide sitting in a room, but we actually engaged with the people of that area. And both state governments and the leaders were broad-minded to accept that the will of the people. And that's how we moved forward in those 6 locations. We are trying to do the same in the other 6 locations. And we're engaging with the people. We are having subcommittees that meet the local people regularly. We have public hearings. But it is not so simple. What could not be solved for 52 years, we are trying our best to engage. And my stand is very clear. We are not here to bulldoze. We are not here to forcefully implement something that we would think is correct. We are here to ensure that the people must cooperate and come together and realize that there could be a solution. If we find that it's not going to happen, we will find other ways. Maybe there will be a court, maybe people will move to court, and like in other disputes in the country, Some areas could be resolved through court intervention. But wherever possible, we would like to see that the people would engage, and after 52 years, we would be able to once and for all resolve this issue so that no lives are lost in the future. This is maybe one of the most painful things we see every time this happens. We've seen it in the past, and I, as the chief ministers of one of the states, would like to see that this thing doesn't happen in the future, and we will do our best to find a solution to this.
Sir, my last questions. Now, as you mentioned, you have withdrawn from the BJP.
Yes.
So, will you support against suppose the government comes?
So I've been very clear that when we had withdrawn our support at that point in time, we clearly mentioned that we are withdrawing our support to the leadership of the incumbent chief minister at that point. So we were very clear. We do not say that we are withdrawing our support from NDA, from BJP, but from the leadership of the incumbent chief minister, number one. Number two, I have again replied in in one of the questions that as a party, we will decide based on the situation that comes in front of us. The party leaders, the state committee, the MLAs, all of us, the frontal organizations, we will sit together as a team and decide that whatever has to be done, is it in the interest of the people? And if it is serving the interests of the people and the state, we will accordingly decide whether to move forward or not to move forward. So our guiding principle is not about the power, it's not about forming a government, it's not about NPP. The party comes, but the people come first for us. We are again a national people's party. So people is always a core in the middle of the policy and in the middle of heart of what we believe in. So therefore we will ensure that whatever decision we take, if it is in the interest of the people of Manipur, we will do it. And if it goes against the interest of the people of Manipur, we will not. Thank you so much. Yeah. Chaliye.
হাইজিন মাহৰ সেই দিনকেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে একো টেনচন নোলোৱাকৈ কাম কৰিব মন নাযায়নে এতিয়া আৰু